Hello and welcome to NPC Rivals. We're Viva La Dirt League and we're going to show you our new deck building card game.
Now, we're still playtesting and refining the game. It's all subject to change, but we want to show it off to you so you know what you're backing.
In this game, you play as our characters from the show Epic NPC Man, competing against one another to attract adventurers, collect loot, and slay monsters.
The overriding goal of the game is to get more XP than your opponents, mainly by completing quests.
To complete quests, you'll collect cards, use abilities, and battle it out against your rival NPCs for the glory of Honeywood. Firstly, you'll pick the NPC you want to play. Either roll for it, the oldest chooses first, or fight it out and start the rivalry early. Grab the player boards and the matching D20s. All your favorites are here, each with their own unique character ability.
Then, build your starting deck. Each NPC begins with 3 debuffs and 7 buffs.
Shuffle these 10 cards and place them face down on the left of your player board. This is your starting deck. Because it's your starting deck, all the cards in it will kinda suck, but don't worry, we're gonna be building a much stronger deck throughout the game.
Deck, sounds like dick.
Grow up, Alan.
Next, shuffle the market deck and lay out 5 cards face up. This is the market, where you'll buy new cards during the game.
Then, same deal. Shuffle the quest deck and lay out 3 quests face up. These are the available quests.
Finally, take the microtransactions and place them here, next to the graveyard. Now, you're ready to play.
Let's start with how your turn works. Firstly, draw 5 cards from your deck. This is your hand. On your turn, you can do 4 things. Buy cards from the market, play card abilities, play unique NPC abilities, and complete quests.
So firstly, you will play all the cards in your hand. You'll start with only buffs and debuffs, but soon you'll have all sorts of fun cards to play each turn.
Each card does 2 things. They give you gold and they give you an optional ability. Gold is the main currency of the game. It's how you buy those juicy cards from the marketplace.
All market cards have a gold cost. You can buy them from the market by using gold from the cards in your hand on your turn. You can also buy microtransaction cards, which are simply cheap cards that are always available if you find yourself a little stuck.
So when you buy or receive a card in any way, it goes face up into the discard pile to the right of your player board, not into your hand. Some important things to remember about buying cards. You don't have to spend all your gold, but you can't save gold between turns. Unused gold is just lost. The market refills immediately after a card is purchased.
Bit of a pro tip, if you want to buy multiple cards, you might want to buy the cheaper one first and see what refills before spending the rest of your gold.
Most cards from the market you'll be buying have their own special abilities. Some can do amazing things, and others are just really good at buying other cards. Here are some of the common abilities you'll see on cards.
Draw a card, exactly what it sounds like. Draw a card from your deck and play it as part of your turn.
Bury a card. You can permanently remove a card from your deck, and it goes to the graveyard. Goodbye those pesky debuffs.
Attack. This is where you can start to interfere with your fellow NPCs' plans and the rivalry truly begins, often forcing them to discard cards.
Block. Stop another rival NPC from attacking you.
Roll, my favorite ability. Some cards give you the ability to roll your D20, resulting in big wins or losses, so roll with caution.
There are tons of other interesting abilities too, each one conveniently described for you in the ability box. Now each NPC has a unique special ability listed on their player board. Some are limited to once per turn, so use them wisely. And don't forget to use them.
Now you can resolve all of these actions in whatever order you want. Card abilities, buying cards, and NPC unique abilities. So think about the best order to play them in that will be the most advantageous.
When you're all done with your turn, take all the cards you played, any cards still in your hand, and any cards you bought, and put them all face up in your discard pile. Don't worry, those cards will be back soon.
Then, at the end of your turn, you draw 5 new cards from your deck to make your next hand.
But what if your deck is empty, Adam?
That's a great question, Rowan. At any time during your turn, if you ever need to draw a card and your deck is empty, immediately shuffle your discard pile and place it face down in the deck section. And this becomes your new deck.
This includes all those cards you bought in earlier turns. They are now part of your deck. And yes, that's why it's called a deck builder. You're building a stronger and stronger deck with cards from the market.
I love having a stronger deck.
Nice. One last thing about cards. Every card you buy at the market has a type. The 4 types are loot, monster, hero, and action.
Card types help you quickly understand what a card does, but they're also how you complete quests.
To complete a quest, you must have played the required types of cards during your turn. A quest is completed at the end of your turn before cards go into the discard pile, so make sure you check to see if you have a completed quest with your played cards.
Each turn, you may complete only one quest. Let's look at an example quest. Collectible card game requires you to play one hero, one monster, one action, and one loot.
If you've played the 4 required cards in a single turn, congrats, the quest is yours. Just like the market, quests get immediately replenished. So don't forget to fill that quest size hole.
Some quests are worth a massive amount of XP, but they also determine when the game ends.
Once any NPC completes 5 quests, you will finish the current round so everyone has had the same amount of turns, and then the game is over.
To determine the winner, add up all the XP from your completed quests, all the cards in your deck, hand, and discard, and the player with the most total XP wins.
If you tie, the person with the highest quest XP wins. You still tied? Arm wrestle. Still tied? Duel to the death. Still tied? Share victory in the afterlife.
And that's how you play NPC Rivals.
We do want to note again that these rules are still in development. Some of the art and some of the rules will change.
As well as a ton of additional cards, quests, playable NPCs, and other fun gameplay items from our stretch goals.
That's what's so great about doing a Kickstarter is you guys get to help us make the game even better.
So thanks for watching, and if it looks like you might enjoy playing, then head over to our Kickstarter at npcrivals.com and pledge now.
Oh, it's finished.
Not yet, Badger. Just working on it.
Real soon.
It's nearly
It's
finished.
nearly finished.